Friend, today we are discussing on United Nations. What is United Nations? When it is formed? What are those functions? Let us start with how it is formed. What are the reasons behind it? On this day, that means 24 1945, around 51 countries grouped together and formed as a United Nations. Why United Nations formed? Actually, during the First World War, 1914 to 1920, 1919. After the First World League of Nations could not prevent Second World War. During the Second World War, almost all are the completion of the Second World War, including latest edition of South Sudan. What are the main functions of the United Nations? To keep peace throughout the world, the nations. To work together to help poor live better lives, to conquer hunger, disease, and illiteracy, and encourage to respect for each other's rights and freedoms. Nations to these goals. It's not a world government. It is the organization which helps the above functions. How is the United Nations structure? United Nations structure as below. Carried out all over the world and is done in six main organs. One is General Assembly. Second one is Security Council. Third one is Economic Council. Trusteeship Council. Secretariat. Okay, we will go through it each and everything briefly. What are the official languages of the United Nations? The official languages of the United Nations are Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, and Spanish. The working languages at United Nations secretariats are English and French. This is the United Nations. The members meet every year in September as a General Assembly and regularly as and when needs. United Nations formed 1945. Till now, there are 8 general secretaries are there. First one is Tribuli, second Hamsad, third one Yuthan Korti, fourth one Javier Ferris-Gali, seventh one Kofi Annan, eighth one President. So these are the 6 organs of the United Nations. First one is General Assembly. General Assembly, actually this General Assembly it represents all uh, they they meet together and they discuss on various issues. The discussions especially discuss and make recommendations of any subject except those being dealt with the same time at Security Council to discuss the question related to military conflicts and all of the issues sustainable development and human rights to reduce how much is to run the United Nations and how this money is spent. There are 6 committees are there again. In these 6 committees, first committee disarmament and internal secretary, second economic and financial, third social and humanitarian cultural, fourth special political and decolonization, fifth administrative and budgetary. So coming to UN Secretariat is a part of administration which control all UN bodies administratively. The chairperson of UN Secretary is UN Secretary General, who is at present Ban Ki-moon. So international of third organ is International Court of Justice. It deals with the disputes among the states and issues legal opinions, renders judgment by relatively majority. It's a 15 judges are elected by UN Secretary General Secretary Assembly for 9 years term. These are the remaining three. These are the remaining three organs. UN Security Council, which is more powerful. Actually, in the UN Security Council, which decides the international peace and security, adopt the compulsory resolutions, has 15 members. Five are permanent and who has veto, and remaining 10 are temporary. Every 2 years they are in, changed. Who are those permanent members? China, France, Russia, United Kingdom, US. These are the permanent strong members, and they have veto power. And India is now wished to be permanent member, and it has been trying for a long time and worldwide. Even Germany is also trying, and Japan is also trying. Australia is also trying, but we don't know when these reforms will be carried out. And let us see. India is sincerely trying. Let us hope India will get permanent membership. So, what are the main functions of this UN Security Council? To investigate any dispute or situation which might lead to the international conflict. To recommend the methods and terms of settlement. Any threat or act of aggression. To recommend the General Assembly who should be appointed. The two bodies are UN Economic and Social Council. Economic and social, for global economic and social affairs, responsible for cooperation between states and regards the economic and social matters, coordinates and cooperation between unions and numerous specialized agencies, has 54 members elected by General Assembly to serve staggered 3-year mandates. Trust territories currently inactive was originally designed to manage colonial positions that were a former of League of Nations mandates, has been enacted since 1993 when Pelu, the last trustee territory, attained independence. These are the different organizations which are a subsidiary of all UN organizations, comes under Food and Agriculture, International Atomic Energy Agency, International Civil Aviation Organization, International Fund and Agriculture Development, International Labour Organization. Like these are the different organizations which serves different purposes. So particularly it's like World Bank Group, World Food Program, World Health Organization (WTO), which look after for the health related issues. Like these are the World Meteorological Organizations. These are the nearly 17 organizations which International Monetary Fund, which gives support to the different countries, and these are the headquarters and heads who are, and when it is established. How the budget? Actually, it is not a government, so it should be supported with the members of the United Nations. These are the 17 countries which are predominantly giving money or giving financial support. United Nations contributing 22%, Japan 10%, Germany 7%, France 5.5%, United Kingdom 5.1%, China 5%, Italy 4.4%, Canada. Like different countries are giving different. Other than 17 members, the rest 18.3% support the respect of the remaining countries. Actually, probably budget is something per annum $8 billion. So, friends, this is all related to United Nations, and today is United Nations Day, which is 24th October 1945. Actually, with the 51 countries United Nations formed on because of the United Nations, so many conflicts have been reduced. Again, there are so much of discrimination among the groups and different. They have their own agenda. Okay, let us hope United Nations works well in the future. And thank you for listening this. This is my first video. I would like to make many more videos on different issues. Thank you, one and all.